important point, I'll try to make it short, how to heal the various nervous systems. First, let us remember this one thing, that the physical nervous system, the astral and mental nervous system are all interrelated. Understand that. Aren't they all from the one consciousness of God? Aren't they all from His consciousness and cosmic energy? Every nervous system is related to the other. They're all related. Therefore, when I give you these certain things about the different nervous systems, things which will heal them, do not forget that one point, that they're all related, and that healing one will not finish the job. It will help. But finally, we must go to the source of all healing, which I'll come to in a few minutes. First, now, the physical nervous system. Physical nervous system is healed. All nervous systems are healed by those things which nourish them. Remember the illustration of the fat lady. The physical nervous system will be healed by proper food. But nevertheless, if the astral and mental nervous system are in a turmoil, that will not be enough. But still, the physical nervous system needs right food. And that right food will heal the physical nervous system. Now, what are those proper foods? I'm not going to go into the whole list of them, but the first thing is milk is a very good nerve food, especially goat's milk. Milk is very necessary for nourishing the physical nervous system. Then we come to that most wonderful food. Most wonderful food. Every time I hear it, I nearly die. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is the most wonderful food. But every time I think of eating it with those little granules in it. But still it is. Realize that it is the most wonderful food. Cottage cheese. Then we have others. Lettuce. Lettuce is good. I can eat one kind and enjoy it. The rest I don't like them very much, because they don't like me. So we will not go into the kinds of lettuce. Lettuce is a very good food for the nerves. Lettuce, almonds. Almond is very good. And finally, lime. Drinks made with lime. Master used to make a drink made with limes and sugar. Plenty of sugar, you know. And water, of course. And on the hot days, we used to sit and drink that. I imagine it was good for my nervous system, but I also enjoyed what he told me while we were drinking, and the things he told me I had never forgotten. So those are perhaps the main things, foods that are necessary for healing the physical nervous system. The other thing is controlled physical action. You know, if you're on the run all the time, rushing here and there, and you eat, you do not give nature a chance to digest your food properly, those things interfere with the physical nervous system. Therefore, stop them. Be moderate. Obey the health laws of eating and also moderation. So much for the physical nervous system. Remember those few things. And remember, most of all, best of all, cottage cheese. That's the best one. Now we come to the astral nervous system. Astral nervous system is healed with what? Self-control. Self-control will heal the astral nervous system. And therefore, the different practices of self-realization, fellowship, yoga, wherein the life force is controlled. Realize that. Life force and consciousness go together. If you can control the life force, the consciousness will follow along. And life force, or self-control, being the food for the astral nervous system, depends on the control of life force. And that is accomplished by the different techniques of self-realization fellowship. Just give you a quick illustration of the highest technique of concentration. As you watch the breath, what happens? Heart slows down, breath slows down. Life force is controlled. Instead of the heart pumping away and the breath pumping away, life force is controlled. And that allows the astral nerves, which are just behind the physical nerves, it allows them to cool down. Just like an electric wire gets hot from too much energy, so the nerves get overburdened with heat. It allows them to cool down and to regenerate themselves. So self-control is the food for the astral nervous system. It is this fact that the overloaded nerves, by control of the life force, nerves are given a chance to cool down and recuperate. And that in turn, remember, I have to keep saying this because it is so important, that in turn affects the physical nervous system. Because the astral nervous system is just behind the physical nervous system. And then we come to, finally, the mental nervous system. The mental nervous system, what does that deal with? What's the food for the mental nervous system? Calmness. With a racing, uncontrolled mind, when you turn your attention within, through the practice of self-realization fellowship yoga, and perhaps you see at the spiritual eye the light of the infinite, and with it comes the great calmness. Do you think the turmoil of a racing mind can stay? No. Peace and calmness will be yours. And the uncontrolled thought processes are a thing of the past. Harmony will reign. Inharmony must go if you bring the calmness of the spirit into your mental nervous system. And so calmness is the food for the healing of the mental nervous system. When the waves of the mind are still, Master said always, still the waves of the mind. Still the waves of the mind. The lake of the mind must be still. Then what happens? Then calmness flows naturally. That's why I haven't dwelt too much this morning on calmness.